Grid 7 here. Welcome back. Got this article right here, and it has new COVID variants are escaping the immune system. Here's what that means. It's a small article, but it can bog down in a lot of terminology and stuff, but let's just take a quick read through here. BA5, BQ11, and XB. Those are just the latest variants and stuff like that. It's no wonder people are struggling to keep all the circulating variants of COVID-19 straight right now. Whether you want to call them alphabet soup, Scrabble, or Kraken, we've been reminded time and again it's not the name of the subvariant that matters, but the way it interacts with our immune systems. And no, to be fair, the media pretty much says vaccine is the way to go over natural immunity. And as we enter our fourth year with COVID-19, scientists are most concerned with how well prior infections, vaccinations, and boosters can protect us against emerging variants of the virus. The answers are starting to roll in, and they're not looking good for us. In a letter published on January 18th in the New England Journal of Medicine, researchers from Beth Israel Deaconess, I was thinking something else. And the Deaconess Medical Center and Los Alamos National Library detailed the nasty abilities of variants BQ11 and XBB1 to escape incapacitation from COVID-specific antibodies. This is cause for concern because, as the authors wrote, these variants may reduce the efficiency of current mRNA vaccines. Curious, no, they don't mention anything about natural immunity. If you've had COVID as well, one of the variants, if that makes a difference. Before August 31st in the U.S., available COVID-19 boosters were monovalent, meaning they contained virogenetic material from one strand of the virus. The updated boosters are bivalent and are created with genetic material from the original COVID-19 strains as well as Omicron variant strains, with the hope of offering better protection against new and emerging variants. Unfortunately, these early data seem to show that the two of the newest variants can dodge even the bivalent boosters. In their study, the researchers took serum samples from 16 people who received a monovalent booster in 2021, 15 people who received a monovalent booster in 2022, and 18 people who received a bivalent booster in September 2022. In all three cohorts, the concentration of neutralization antibodies, which immobilize copies of the virus and prevent them from infecting cells, fighting the original Wuhan strain, shot up after participants received the boosters, from the hundreds or thousands to the tens of thousands. Kind of a wordy packed sentence there. The concentration of neutralizing antibodies fighting the original strain shot up after receiving the boosters. The problem is the original strain is no longer what we're really after anymore. No, we're now with these up here, which are different. Now, they no longer are affecting people as they used to. But their immune response against some of the newest viral variants was severely diminished. So against the original, it went up. The new ones, even compared to ones that came directly before. The authors found that neutralizing antibody concentrations to variants BQ11 and XBB1 were between 53 and 232 times lower than those to the original strain of COVID-19, depending on the booster received. These variants were even better than a recent Omicron variant at evading the immune system and escaping neutralizing antibodies. In other words, it's long, wordy way to say it's more infectious, which is what all these, I think I did a story here recently about XBB15, and it's 5 times more infectious than Omicron was, but so far they found it's not as severe. But anyways, on January 11th, I want to say Horth for some reason. The World Health Organization released a risk assessment about XBB.1.5, writing that BQ and XBB variants are the most antibiotic-resistant variants to date, but cautioning that there's currently no data on real-world vaccine effectiveness against severe disease or death. Actually, no, there really isn't that much. No, they say it is, but is it really? It's not very clear even now. It's clear that these variants aren't good news, but future research is needed to suss out just how bad they will turn out to be. If you're reading this, now here's your word for the day, sus. You can go look that one up. This study is one early indication that as sick as we might be of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are not out of the woods just yet. And I'm going to say, no, the vaccine is not the solution. It's a tool which we can use. I'm not denying that part. But I think treatments, no. I'm just using ivermectin because everybody knows what it is. We're going to need an ivermectin type thing that's over the counter that everybody can get. And until that happens, we're going to continue in this area. That's my thing. Yeah, we can have thing, but no, if you get it and you can go get this whatever pill you're going to call it, no, Theraflu, no, Tylenol for COVID type thing, something like that, where it actually diminishes your symptoms, where you feel better, and you take it for a couple of days and gets rid of the symptoms. No, if the symptoms don't get worse, you're never going to the hospital. I guess that I just have a hard time with people understanding that part. Anyways, what do you think? Is this kind of a fear-mongering? Is it anti-vaccine, pro-vaccine? Kind of let me know what you think, and I'll see you next video.